love, justice, respect, equality, kindness, compassion, equal in dignity, and rights. Hello and welcome to Equal in Dignity and Rights by the Wasmuth Center for Human Rights, home of the Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial. We're here to introduce you to 12 people who've changed the world through what they wrote, said, and did. People who changed the world by promoting and protecting human rights. People who recognized that all beings are born free and equal. So we'll help get you started writing about human rights in your own words. With each video, you'll be introduced to a person of influence whose words are also etched into the stone of the Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial. At the end of each video, we'll prompt you with a few questions that will get you started in your own virtual journal. Simply use the Schoology portal to record your thoughts, your story, your very own personal diary entry responding to the questions. In this way, you will be on your way to being a person of influence in your own life, as well as to those you encounter. There are no right or wrong answers to what you write. So what are human rights? Human rights are the natural rights that belong to every member of the human species. In 1948, the United Nations drafted a series of articles after the devastation of World War II of fundamental rights inherited at birth called the Declaration of Universal Human Rights. These rights were agreed upon, and countries around the world committed to hold one another accountable for upholding these rights for everyone. What's great about this declaration is that you possess all of these rights simply by being you. And your rights are protected by law around the world. There are a total of 30 rights listed in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, but we'll quickly list the first 5 so that you'll have a basic understanding. The rest you can find on display at the Idaho Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial, so make sure to visit to see the full articles in person. Here is a rundown of the first 5. We are all born free and equal. You have the right to not be discriminated against. You have the right to live in freedom and safety. Slavery is illegal everywhere. No one is allowed to harm you or torture you. Think about those. We hope this knowledge makes you feel good about yourself and your natural rights. Rights 6 through 30 are even more uplifting, but we'll let you discover that for yourself. Right now, let's go ahead to get to know 12 people who played a part in shedding light on these fundamental rights through what they taught us about human life and what they each did throughout their life journeys. You are a human, equal in dignity and rights.